mic cable. How to trigger an entire comment section with just one word. Vinyls. So after the giant publicity, not giant publicity, but for my channel it's big, well, publicity of my records video, I figured the only way to get any views on this channel is to make videos about vinyl records, which is pretty sad if you ask me. But I guess as I've talked about, you know, how I started making records and how I'm clearly wrong, thanks comment section. You range from overweight jokes to talking about how I'm wrong. So I saw a video recently by a YouTuber, and they made a video about the bad things about vinyl records, what I don't like about vinyl records. So I thought I might as well make a video about that. Number one, and it's a big one, the price. Now, since Sony Music has decided recently to make more vinyl records, chances are they're gonna be a lot cheaper. But these days, honestly, vinyl records are really, really expensive, no matter where you buy them at. Hey kid, you like the Stones? Wanna buy this? It's Exile on Main Street. How much is it? How much is it? It's $35. What about Zeppelin 3? You like Zeppelin, don't you? Well, this could be yours. How much? $25. And yes, those are the actual prices of those records. I just happen to have gotten them on sale for just slightly less. The number two thing that I don't like about records is all the accessories. It's like there's paper sleeves or polypropylene sleeves or polypropylene lined paper sleeves. Apparently plastic's a big thing in the business. Same with the outer sleeves. There's just the regular polypropylene. There's just the regular plastic sleeves. There's those polypropylenes with little adhesive strips so you can seal them. Those are actually pretty good. I actually have 200 of those right there, so I can just use them. And then of course there's the turntable and the speakers. You gotta get a certain turntable. You gotta get a certain speaker set. Hey kid, hey, you like vinyl? You like turntables? Well, check this out. It's the Crosley Cruiser. Yeah, it's brand new. We just got it. It's only like $50. You want to buy it? Oh no, don't look at that one over there. It's $100. That's twice the price. But you can get this. Plus you have to buy speakers with that. This has speakers in it. You want to buy it? You do. Well, that's good because every record collector has their choice on what kind of turntable that they want to get, regardless of what the community says. Which, that's a good segue. The vinyl community. Personally, I think the vinyl community is the absolute worst community on the internet besides supernatural fandoms. But with the vinyl community, nobody is perfect. If you're not using the latest carbon fiber turntable or poly-lined paper sleeves, or if you're not using this specific type of outer sleeve or this specific type of inner sleeve, the vinyl community will roast you until you are dead. Nobody is perfect. If you store your records this way, you're doing it wrong. If you store them that way, you're doing it wrong. If you're playing it on this, with this specific type of needle, you're playing them wrong. Guess what? They're vinyl records. Who cares? Oh, you just don't understand. We're trying to protect vinyl here. It's only the greatest. It's only the greatest medium of listening to music ever. It's got such a warm sound. I don't know about you guys, Mr. Perfect Vinyl Community member, but when I like to listen to records, I like a little bit of surface noise with it. That's just me. I feel like a little bit of the charm is with the surface noise. Not exactly skipping, which that sucks on a record. You want to listen to the whole album without any skips on it. But I feel like surface noise is a big part of the listening experience. Oh, but Crosley Cruisers will carve up your records and they'll ruin it forever. It'll be virtually unlistenable if you listen to it 10 times. Do you have any evidence of that at all? What I'm kind of getting at is record players like the Crosley Cruiser are not the end of the world. I've seriously gotten 2 comments on my How to Be a Record Collector parody video Both of them practically saying the same thing. You're better off doing this than listening to it on a Crosley Cruiser. And there are all these pages and videos online talking about why Crosley Cruisers are the scum of the earth and how they destroy your records, yet they don't really have any evidence of that. They kind of say, oh, heavy needle equals destroyed record in a matter of 5 to 10 listens. This is PVC we're talking about here, not paper. So anyways, those are some of the things that I dislike about collecting records is the price, the extremely high price for records. And let's face it, it's too much. It's too much. That's why I like to go to flea markets and thrift stores and pawn shops whenever I can. And then 2 is the accessories. No one cares, just as long as it's somewhat protected. And then of course the vinyl community. They're so picky about everything. If you don't have all this perfect stuff and you do this in a perfect way, then you're practically dead to the vinyl community. But everyone has their own opinions. Everyone has their own style. Some people like to play with a Crosley Cruiser. Let them. It's not that bad of a machine. Granted, its speakers are terrible. You'll have to probably try to get external speakers for that. That's about it. If you want to listen to records on a Crosley Cruiser, go ahead and do it. It's not the end of the world. You are not the Antichrist if you listen to a record on a Crosley Cruiser. Why do I keep collecting records? Because it's a good hobby. It keeps me busy. It's nice owning a piece of history, and whenever I want to listen to it, I am listening to that piece of history. The surface noise and the scratches, sometimes the skips, make you wonder, this record has been through a lot, making it a piece of history. And that's why I do like collecting records. Plus the music's good. Catch you on the flippity flop. Oh, new video coming out this Saturday.